Wow. Wow, wow, wow. No, I'm not talking about this. I'm having a giant tub of peanut butter. I'm talking about Jennifer Lopez and how desperate she looks. And I'm thinking to myself, how does somebody like this end up like this? I mean, I understand she's in Italy and she's on this Italian holiday, and this is supposed to make her look like everything is fine in her life. But what it does is she's there without her husband and with a bunch of guys. I guess they're skippers on the boat, whatever they are, I don't know. It's a yacht, but she's all alone, really, for all practical purposes, in the sense that she's not with her partner, her husband. She's a married woman, and she's busy taking selfies of her posterior. I mean, a woman of 54, 55 years old, after all of her achievements, all the money she's made, all the marriages, all the relationships. I mean, nobody had more, she's a wanted woman. I understand that. But in the end, this to me is very unbecoming, where she's on holiday and her best offer is, taking these risque photos of herself, getting into these risque positions. Her husband is not with her. It is rumored that he's with his ex-wife and their children. And meanwhile, she wants to prove to him that she's so fine and she's so desirable and she's so sexy and she's not missing him at all and this and that, that she puts herself in a position of taking all these risque photos for the entire world to see. And all I feel for her is pity, I mean, look, she has a very nice body, and so she might say, oh, you're just jealous. And she's in Italy, and she might say, you're just jealous. And look, she's in a nice locale, but she comes off desperate to me. It's like, what is this? What are these photos saying? I mean, Ben already knows that you're sexy. You're not trying to, this come hither with Ben. I mean, he knows you're sexy, right? You're off alone in Italy. You've been married, 2 years? You bought a $60 million house with this guy. You dumped Alex Rodriguez for this nonsense. And then you go and you take all these, Mrs. What's her face photos. The Graduate. What was that movie, The Graduate, with Dustin Hoffman and what was it, Mrs. whatever her name was. These Mrs. whatever photos of Jennifer Lopez in Italy is just like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's saying that everything is not fine. And I know she's doing this because she wants to prove that everything is fine. It's doing the opposite. It's sending off all these weird vibes of like, oh my God, my life is falling apart and I'm just going to fake it till I make it. And I'm going to go to Italy in a white, I mean, at least it's not a bikini, but in a skimpy white one piece. And I'm going to take all these happy pictures of my butt. And I'm going to put it on my social media. I'm going to smile big. I'm going to be all alone, but it doesn't really matter because, I'm going to let Ben see what he's missing. If Ben was missing it, he wouldn't have left you alone in the first place, Jennifer. That's the point, because he has all this at his disposal. He's seen it all. He's done it all. And if he was missing this, he would be with you and not with whomever he's with, rumored to be his ex-wife and his children. The thing is, though, what you should be doing is, whatever it is, I mean, I don't know, but not this. Not this, because it's not really coming off the way you think it's coming off. Carefree, not a care in the world. I don't care. I'm so sexy. Who needs my husband? It's doing the opposite. It looks lonely, Jennifer. You look lonely, my friend. And you don't have to do that to yourself. It's not that you couldn't go to Italy, but you don't have to do it this way, I don't know. It's like all she knows is, I think, sex, honestly, and sexy, sexy outfits. She thinks that everything is solved with sex and sexy, skimpy clothing. And at her age, I mean, not to be ageist, but you kind of feel like, couldn't she have done something else? Go off quietly, go to Italy, go to Florence, go to Sicily, go to Milan, Turin, all those places, travel Italy, but, in a nice way. Rent a nice little house or a small Italian villa, cook Italian food, have her friends over and put those types of pictures on social media. It's more wholesome. Her son and her daughter could be there with her, make some nice pasta, go to some museums, visit some, show herself in that way, put her clothes on. In other words, put your clothes on, Jennifer. Please just put your clothes on. Honestly, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, actually. You know what? I'm going to just have some more peanut butter, you guys. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.